Hello and welcome to the Energy Connect studio at the EGYPES Energy Show, EGYPES 2024. I'm delighted to be joined in the studio by Bill Wang, Vice President of Sales International Business at Neway. Bill, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for inviting me.
Now, could you just tell the audience a bit more about Neway's presence in Africa, please, and what you do in the energy space?
Yes, we have been into this market in Africa for more than 15 years. Now we have our instrument base in the Western African countries like Nigeria, and in the North African countries like Algeria, Egypt, Morocco, and Eastern countries like Tanzania. And of course, we have our presences in South Africa. So generally speaking, we have been in this market for many years, and we have been providing our valves, products, and services for many years.
Oh, that's really good to hear, Bill. And as we said, we're here in Cairo for EGYPES. How's the show gone for you? And what are you finding doing business here in Egypt? Have you got any challenges, and how are you overcoming them?
Actually, I was amazed by this show because I never been to this show before. My colleagues been here many times. I heard from them it's a good show. So this year I come and I see. For me, I really feel this is a very good platform to communicate with the customers and the partners, and I do experience a lot of conversations. It was a quite busy 3 days. I really like this show. So for Egypt projects, Egypt market, we also have been supplying our products for more than 15 years, and so far we have a lot of good customers here, like Gasco, Carta. But we do feel there are some challenges in this market because we do see still there are some customers, they don't accept the Chinese brand. So, but what I would like to say is that in China, nowadays we have many good suppliers, not only for valves, but also for pipes, fittings. So I believe this is a time to look into the Chinese supply chain. So that's why we are here. We want to expand our business. We want to show to our potential customers in Egypt that our capabilities and what kind of value-added things we can offer.
Great, that's really good to hear, Bill. And we're going through a changing energy landscape, and we hear a lot about the energy transition, decarbonisation. What's your thoughts on the energy transition and an outlook from Neway?
Yes, actually we have been involved in the energy transition as a valve manufacturer. So since the beginning of this concept was raised, actually our customers like Shell, Total Energies, they discussed a lot with us. So they asked us to help them to reduce the carbon emission in the products. So that's why we have been working in this since 5 years ago. So for me, after observing the trend of the energy transition in the past 5 years, I would like to say, so it will not happen in one night. It will take quite a longer time. So oil and gas, especially natural gas, will still be a very important resources at this moment. But this doesn't mean it will stop the investment of the new energies, because I do see there are a lot of customers. They are still willing to invest in the green energies. And nowadays we are doing both. Actually, we have a very good business in the oil and gas sectors, and at the same time we are following up with customers who is investing in new energies like wind power, solar power, geothermal, and green ammonia. So we have been supplied our products to all of these projects.
Okay, great, Bill. And I want to get your input on, we've got a new launch here at DMG Events with Global African Hydrogen Summit taking place this year on the 3rd to 5th of September in Windhoek in Namibia. What's your partnership connection to that show?
Yes, actually we are quite interested in the hydrogen business, although currently the market is still not large enough, but we do see there is a trend. A lot of countries and companies, they are investing in this direction. And we have also developed our products for liquid hydrogen valves. Actually, we are the first valve manufacturer in China who developed these products and installed on the facilities, and we passed the test following the Chinese government regulation for this special type of valve. So yes, we are quite interested in this market, and we do see there is a potential for as a hydrogen, especially liquefied hydrogen, as a major energy source in the future. So that's why we want to attend the exhibition.
That's great to hear, and I hear you might be a sponsor of the show.
Yes. Yeah.
That's great. Well, Bill, I wish you all the best here in Egypt, but also at the Global African Hydrogen Summit coming up in September this year. All the best.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for inviting me for this interview.
Thanks for joining me. Thanks everyone for watching, and I look forward to bringing you more studio interviews from the show floor in the coming days.